Hello everybody, Flash Notion, back for another reaction to Star vs. the Forces of Evil! Yay! Kind of feel bad about leaving off, with a week break, right in the middle of the Season 3 premiere movie, basically. But it's just how things shook out. Yeah. Last time, we had some pretty interesting shit going down. Star and her mom kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere with magic just failing. And, yeah. We learned that, we learned about, Moon's past and a little bit about Eclipsa. And yeah, she really does not seem that evil. And then we also had some stuff with Ludo and Glosric and the book burning. And then we had the King and Marco, and then Ludo showed up at the end, invading the city there. Have they given it a proper name? I guess they haven't. It's just Muni, the capital of Muni. Huh. Well, no matter what, we have to deal with that, obviously. We have Star and her mom have to get back. The console has to be revived. The magic has to be returned. I would hope that we would deal with Ludo and Toffee and the cleaved wand and all that by the end of this. And I would also hope that good lord, my brain is not working properly right now. I hope that we would get Glosric back, but maybe not. Okay, so, titles, because I do that, don't I? Right. Puddle Defender, no idea. King Ludo, that one's obvious enough. And Toffee. Well, I mean, yeah. I guess we'll be dealing with him after all. Yeah, I mean, there's not really too much to glean from those other than what's already fairly obvious. And yeah, the second episode here is a full half-hour one. So, cool. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Starting in 3, 2, 1... And back on YouTube. Well. Well. It's one of those things where I'm like, on the one hand, yeah, that was really fucking epic at the end there. On the other hand, like, maybe they could have done a bit more to foreshadow it all. But, I don't really care. That was awesome. Okay, so obviously the first one, good to see Buff Frog and the babies come back. The babies are growing. That's nice. Katrina there being adorable, but also like kind of disturbingly troublemaker. And yeah, good to see, Moon getting that dose of just like, no, there really is propaganda on both sides that is blatantly false. And you gotta wonder, like, why is that? Where did it all start? That's loud. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe one of the princesses that we heard about. Not Eclipsa, obviously. It was before her. Maybe maybe the one that had like the sword, the one that was a monster slayer. Maybe her, or maybe it was someone else, even older than that. Come to think of it, wasn't there another one there? Oh, I didn't. All the old episodes are on a different drive. I'd have to go back. I'd have to load that up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk Googling anything. So, we'll just have to table that. Second half there, with the fucking court jesters and whatnot, that was just weird. Yeah, I mean, it was just weird. And, yeah, how did that even end? Like, that's just, sticking out in my head. Like, how did it end? Oh, yeah, with Marco smearing shit on his face. Gross. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Just escape the dungeon, go crawling around, find some stuff, find some allies, try and get the key, and then, you know, it turns out to all be for nothing at the end. Sad. But, well, I guess not for nothing in the long run. They did, you know, get the key to get Star out there, although I guess that turned out to be for nothing as well. Whatever. It was fun. It was fine. But obviously, you know, the last half hour was the important part. Yeah, I'm glad Ludo listened to Star. It's one of those things that's easy to forget, but yeah, he really does consider her a friend. Even, well, at least he sometimes does. It's hard to tell. But yeah, like, he wants to be the king, he wants to be loved and respected and all that, but like, he's not... He's a little bit cruel and unjust, but like, I wouldn't necessarily call Ludo fully evil. Like, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm glad he listened to Star. I'm glad he's been having doubts about, you know, the fact that the wand is talking to him. Like, yeah, that's one of those things where, like, am I going fucking nuts? What is going on here? I am surprised he didn't realize sooner that it was Toffee, because, like, I mean, look at the hand. What else could it be? But yeah. I'm also glad that, you know, when Toffee came back, he spit up Ludo. Because, you know, otherwise it would have been kind of bad to leave Ludo, or for Ludo to just exit the series like that. I am a bit disappointed that they fully seem to have killed off Toffee, though. Like, that's... I don't feel like we got enough time with him, really. Like, he's such an interesting antagonist. Because, like, in the past, he was a general in the monster armies who were trying to overthrow the kingdom of Muni. They killed Moon's mother. So, like, obviously he has a greater purpose. But here it just seemed like, okay, I got my finger, good, fuck all you, I'm going home. Like, that's what it seemed like. And then, you know, now he's dead, apparently. So, like, I don't, it doesn't sit right. It just feels like there was a lot bigger of a thing, or a story that Toffee was supposed to be a part of. Maybe they changed their minds about some things. I don't know. But yeah, it feels weird to have all this buildup of, like, Toffee's coming back, and then nothing. Which, leaves two possibilities. One, they're going to explore him, three possibilities. One, he really is dead, and this is the end of his story, and we're not really going to get anything more of him. They're moving on to other stuff. Or possibility two, we're going to explore him further via flashbacks, but not in the present. Or possibility three, he's not actually dead, he's just close enough that it fulfills the contract with Eclipsa. I kind of hope it's that last one. Yeah, that's what I hope for. Because, and then, yeah, Star's golden form there, that's pretty fucking epic. Her horns grow, it's a little bit weird that the horns grow, since that's not actually, part of her body, but whatever. Full butterfly mode, it's epic. And just that laser blast that she unleashed, get fucked is the right words for that. God, I can't wait to watch the death battle between her and Steven. I have no idea who's gonna win it. I used to think maybe Steven could win but then, we found out about her being able to dip down. And I was just like, okay, probably not. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. Magic is bullshit anyway, so, like, who knows what the rules are. But no, that was pretty epic, and good God, I'm probably gonna have nightmares about Toffee's, last form there. Like, what the fuck? I don't know how they got that past the censors. That was, like, if it was just the goop, similar to how he looked in the wand, I don't think there would have been a problem with it. It still would have been gross, but it would have just been gross. Like, the fact that you could actually see his bones sticking out of it. Ugh. Like, yeah, no. Star melted him. And not, like, acid either, but, like, ugh, no, I don't know. That's just gross. And, yeah. But yeah, like, there's also the question of why was he draining the magic like that in the first place? Like, was that just an unfortunate side effect, or was that actually part of the plan? Because if it was part of the plan, I don't see how it benefited him at all. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry about that. But, I mean, hey, it was a great ending to this story that we've been telling at the start of Season 3. Even if I don't feel like it's a good end for Toffee. So, we'll see how it shakes out in the future, but yeah, I mean, for now, that was very satisfying overall. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. The only thing that's kind of bullshit is, like, oh, the king, befriended some eagles and was living with them. Like, that came out of nowhere, but, like, in the good kind of way, where it's just like, oh yeah, random, funny, he survived, everybody's happy, like, there was no need to explain it, and there's no need to make it make sense. It's just funny. And the choir heralding their arrival like that was great as well. I do wonder what this means moving forward, though, because if Toffee is dead and Moon thinks that Eclipsa is still imprisoned, there's no real reason for her to stay on Muni. She can go back to Earth. But I don't know if I would want that yet. We have this whole new outro, and it was such a big deal to make her leave Earth that I don't feel like it's a good idea to just undo that right away. There might also be she doesn't want to go back to Earth just yet because of Marco and that sort of stuff. And maybe there's other reasons, having to take care of the council and fix everything that Toffee fucked. As well as, rebuilding the castle. And maybe trying to implement some less harsh policies against the monsters, too. That might also be a thing. Maybe Star's actually ready to take a more active role in Muni. Again, that'll be something we find out about in future episodes. Not right now, though. Either way, though, I guess that's going to be it for this one. Good ending. Great little mini movie here, I guess. No, okay, not great. There were a couple parts the second half of this first episode, and most of episode 2 of this season, where things kind of dragged and clear and did not actually add up to much. Oh, we did get seeming confirmation that Glossaryck's still out there, though, so that is something. We'll have to find him eventually. Anyway, yeah. So I guess we'll. Oh, now that I think about it, yeah, I actually do have to talk about this. Yeah, Glossaryck seemed pretty insistent that Star not do what she did, even though it turned out for the best. But the way that he was talking about it made it seem like she just did something very potentially dangerous and damaging. So maybe there will be some long-term bad consequences towards what she just did. Also, I do find it funny that as soon as the intro got updated to have the second wand in it, she now has a new wand. That is kind of hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, fun times. But fun times are now over. I will see you guys in the next set. Until then, bye-bye!